You're scrolling Zillow at midnight. Again. That three-bedroom house in your neighborhood just listed at $420,000. Your rent? $1,800 a month. Your parents are texting you. Stop throwing money away. Just buy something already. And honestly, part of you believes them. But here's what nobody actually shows you. The real numbers. Not the emotional argument. Not the American dream speech. The cold, hard math. Because in 2026, buying a home costs 37% more per month than renting in all 50 of the largest U.S. cities. Every single month. And yet, everyone's still telling you renting is a mistake. So who's actually right? Let's find out. Here are the real numbers, right now, in America. The median U.S. home price is $400,000. You put 20% down. That's $80,000 out of your pocket before you even get the keys. Your 30-year mortgage at 6.0%? That's a monthly payment of $2,435. And that's including property taxes and insurance. The average national rent right now, $1,800 a month. That's a $635 difference. Every single month. $7,620 a year. But here's where it gets really interesting. Most people completely miss this part. In the first 10 years of your mortgage, the majority of every payment goes straight to the bank as interest. Not into your home equity. Not into your net worth. The bank's profit. You're paying $2,435 a month and barely owning anything for a decade. Now, what if that $635 monthly difference gets invested instead? Invested in a simple S&P 500 index fund averaging 10% annually. That $635 a month becomes $1,436,000 over 30 years. And that $80,000 down payment you didn't spend? Invested over the same 30 years. Another $1,396,000. Total renter's investment portfolio. Over $2.8 million. Meanwhile, the homeowner. Their $400,000 house, appreciating at the historical U.S. average of 4% a year, is worth roughly $1.30 million after 30 years. Sounds great, but subtract the total interest paid to the bank, nearly $371,000. Then add property taxes, maintenance, repairs, insurance over 30 years. That's another $250,000 minimum in ownership costs that nobody puts in the brochure. Net gain from buying, around $677,000. Net gain from renting and investing the difference, over $2.8 million. Same income, same city, same 30 years. $2.2 million difference. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Donald, homeowners have $400,000 in net worth, and renters only have $10,400. That's actually true. And here's exactly why. Most renters never invest the difference. They lifestyle inflate. They spend the $635 on restaurants, vacations, a car upgrade, and just like that, the math collapses. Here's what's fascinating though. That gap, $10,400 versus $400,000, isn't proof that buying is smarter. It's proof that most people don't invest. Fix that one behavior, and the entire calculation flips completely. The mortgage forces you to build wealth whether you feel like it or not. The renter has to choose to build wealth every single month, and most people won't make that choice consistently. That's the real game here, not the house, the behavior. So what should you actually do? Renting wins if your rent-to-mortgage gap is large, you live in a high-cost city like New York, LA, or San Francisco, you plan to move within 5 years, and, this is the big one, you will actually invest the difference every single month without touching it. Buying wins if you're staying put for 7 or more years. You're in a more affordable market like the Midwest or the South, where the numbers still make sense, and honestly, if you know yourself well enough to admit that you need that forced savings structure a mortgage provides. There's no universal answer here. Anyone selling you a rule, always buy by 30, or renting is always the smarter move, is selling you their situation, not yours. The real question isn't rent or buy. It's one question, and it's a brutally honest one. Are you actually going to invest the difference? Because if the answer is yes, renting might just make you a millionaire. If the answer is no, you probably need that mortgage doing the heavy lifting for you, whether you like it or not. The American dream was never really about owning a house. It was about building a life you actually control. Sometimes that's a mortgage. Sometimes that's a brokerage account growing quietly in the background while you rent. But it's never, ever just going along with what everyone else told you to do without running your own numbers first. Run your numbers. Know yourself. And make the move that actually fits your life, not the one that fits the bumper sticker. Your future self is counting on the decision you make right now.